We started franchising in 2010. This year we'll be in the 70 million plus range in terms of system-wide revenues with close to 75 locations probably by year end. And so that's a pretty fast pace of growth. In my experience, it takes about the same amount of actual work to do something big as it does to do something small. And so if you're going to do anything, why not do it big, right? It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to take a lot more work, especially if you know how to get leverage or in particular really build a team. That certainly resonates with the 10Xfive team. They think big, they think like I do. They get the idea that we can leverage that team into a much bigger platform, and I think that's been a good connection that we've had since we started working together. We've had quite a few partnerships in the past with both marketing firms and a few kind of call center services type firms. Neither of them in the same place, right? They've always been sort of separate services. Like anything else, a lot of these firms are small businesses that aren't all that well run. And they have good people who have good intentions. But when it gets down to getting the actual work done and delivering on specifically my expectations, which are actually really pretty simple. I want results and communication. That's really it. Most firms, I think, are decent on results. Most of them are not good at communication. And then on the call center services side, most of the firms that are out there are pretty cookie cutter, and they have their process and all that, but they're not. They usually don't take the time to really know your business. And so even though they may present themselves as a full service solution, they're usually not. Usually what you find is that they are more of just really just an answering service, right? And which isn't really all that valuable. So when I listen to the folks here take calls for some of the one-on-one mobility locations, you get a completely different sense of that. Like they've taken the time to learn what we do, who we are as a company, the infrastructure behind the company, where calls should go and when, the kind of questions we want them to ask. They've learned about our products. And so that's pretty rare. You're not going to find that, especially at some bigger scaled firms that are mostly just doing more what I would call ordinary call center work. We needed a really customized solution, and 10Xfive has been able to put that together for us. And then what we do at the home office is go out and, like I said, try to find ways to automate or make their businesses more efficient, and the 10Xfive solutions are a big part of that.